mercy. So I broke my foot, 4 places because I missed a step. You know, when you get old, things happen. It just happens. You're just like, what? So I'm a seasoned saint. Yeah. I have wrinkles in my magnifying, yeah. Okay, I just want to know who's in the group with me, who's 60 and older. Thank you so much. Yes. Okay, who's 50 and older? 50, in their 50s. Wow, a lot of you. That's awesome. 40s? Cool. This is such a great group. Okay, 30s? Awesome. Okay, 20s. Whoa! Okay, teens? Awesome. Yay. Okay, awesome. Okay, as I stand here as one of the older women in the room, I have this encouragement for those of you in my same realm of life. Getting older is just one body part saying to the other, ha ha. You think that's bad? Just watch this. Yeah. Really, it's happening. Okay, we're finally to the place that age just isn't a number, because every birthday is a gift. It's a place of pure joy, though, as this number of years has given us lots of experience and wisdom. I'm looking at my older gals, my older friends who mentor me. Job 12:12 says, "Wisdom is with the aged, and with length of days there is understanding." And here's a quote from John MacArthur. "Somebody old who's walked a long time in the path of righteousness is a treasure of wisdom, a treasure of experience, and a treasure of understanding." I am here to encourage you, all of you, and if you don't hear anything else I say, hear these 2 important facts. You are completely loved by God, and you are completely accepted in the beloved. So what is a Titus 2 woman, and what does a Titus 2 woman do? She encourages and equips other women to live for God's glory. Psalm 34:3 says, "Glorify the Lord with me, and let us exalt his name together." God's glory, and live for God's glory. What is God's glory? In looking for this answer, this is what I found in the simplest form. The glory of God is the invisible qualities, character, or attributes of God displayed in a visible or knowable way. Isaiah says the whole earth is filled with his glory. Exodus says the glory of the Lord filled the temple. Isaiah also says that we were made for his glory. When the character or quality of God is displayed publicly, it is referred to as the glory of God. Glorify the Lord with me. Yes, we can glorify the Lord alone, but how much more do we need to be together and do this? How much more awesome it is to be in his presence together. We are here to encourage and exhort us all for more togetherness. We learn so much from each other just from being together. Everyone needs encouragement, even you. I've recently been introduced to another Titus 2 woman. Her name is Susan Hunt. Anyone heard of Susan Hunt? Yes. Oh. Her books and teachings on the subject are amazing on Titus 2, and I want to share what she wrote about encouragement in her book, Spiritual Mothering, which I thought was a kind of strange title, but this book is so rich. The dictionary's definition on encouragement says, to inspire to continue on a chosen course, impart courage or confidence, to embolden and to hearten and to give support to. She goes on to tell this story, and listen well to what she says. The encouragement imperative tells us to consider how we may spur one another on toward love and good deeds. To understand how to put this in practice, visualize a cave with people hiding inside. This represents people hiding their spiritual gifts. It is impossible to spur them on to love and good deeds when they are hiding. But why are they hiding? Usually, the assumption is made that these people are not committed to the Lord or to the ministry of the church. Their non-involvement is interpreted as a lack of commitment. Of course, the problem is not, Of course, the commitment level is sometimes a problem, but more often, the problem is not lack of commitment, but a lack of confidence. Generally, people are in the cave because that is the safest place to be, or at least they perceive it to be the safest place. Involvement necessitates vulnerability, and that is risky. What if I fail? What if I don't meet the expectations of others? What if I'm criticized or rejected? Most of us simply are not willing to take that kind of risk unless we're operating in a safe environment. God provides safety for his people. We should seek to do the same. We must make it safer for people to be outside of the cave than it is to be inside the cave. And God tells us how to do this. He says, let us not give up meeting together. Let us encourage one another. Encouraging relationships can make it safe for people to come out of the cave and use their spiritual gifts for the common good. It's time to come out of the cave, girls. God has given me many older women in my life. I wouldn't be where I am in my walk with Jesus today if it weren't for them. They washed my dirty feet like Jesus would. They took me in and told me I was accepted in the beloved, accepted and not rejected, even with the ungodly life I lived up till then. They lifted me up in prayer. They taught me how to pray. They listened to me when I needed to talk. They served me, never shining the light on themselves, but always just pointing me to Jesus. They taught me how to be a godly wife and mother, since I wasn't raised by one. They taught me the importance of being in Bible study, serving the Lord at church, and using the gifts that God's given me. I am forever grateful. So much richness I've received. I received all that, and I have given all that in return, and hopefully continue to do that. I have encouraged other younger women in my walk, and I remember one gal years ago. She was new in the faith, and we decided that we would go through the book of Proverbs together in 1 month, because 30 chapters, okay, 31. 31. See, you're old and you forget things. It was intensive as we reread the chapter for the day in the morning and either sent a text to each other or called each other that day and highlighted just one of the verses. We became such good friends in the process. I want you to think about the richness you've received from other godly women, older or younger. And if you feel that you haven't received some richness from other women yet, now is the time to open the door. That's why we're here. Start reaching out. Ask someone to go to coffee. Ask someone to go for a walk. Ask someone to meet for lunch. Ask me. Ask me. I'll do it. I want the Lord to encourage you to start getting out of the cave and begin again to impart that same encouragement to someone else. We are all parts of his body and this body. We all stand on level ground before the cross, and we desperately need each other. I've said to the Lord recently, how do you want me to live for the rest of the days of my life? When you get to this age, you start thinking that. All those days that I have left on this earth, what do you want me to do, Lord? You're Lord of my life, and that's why I'm here. I feel he is calling us even more in these last days to encourage each other. Somewhere, someone is depending on you to do what God has called you to do. And so with that, we have awesome things planned, like Michelle's already said. I'm so excited. And the Titus 2 talks, the Titus 2 walks, which I thought I was going to go on. But not gonna happen, I don't think. Maybe at the end of summer, who knows? And then the Titus 2 beach days, which I really, really, really want to go on, because I would bring my umbrella and I would bring my boogie board, and I would drag somebody in the water with me. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with my little healing process. So the Lord slowed me down just a little bit. Okay, so and even more things in the work. I'm really excited about the Connect mentoring thing that we've got coming up. So I pray that you each fill that out. And I can't wait to see how the Lord just puts people together and see what he does this year. I'm so excited. So thank you. Thanks for coming.